Turn our attention fully now to Wisconsin basketball as the Badgers jump back into Big Ten play. A Tuesday night home game against Indiana that wrapped up a 6-game homestand for Greg Gard's team. And now it's 3 straight on the road. Friday, of course, at Rutgers. We'll take a look at both games this week. Look ahead, coming up will be Nebraska, and then a week from Tuesday, it'll be the Purdue Boilermakers on the road. Our Ryan Wing got a chance to catch up with Dan Dakich, the former Indiana player / Indiana and Bowling Green head coach. And we also continue our conversation with former Badger star Alando Tucker. And of course, our weekly sit down with head coach Greg Gard. All coming up on today's edition of the Badger Sports Report.
Davison rotates the left side for Reavers into Happ, left of the lane. They tease the double as Deron Davis working against Ethan Happ. A throw out to Reavers. Happ to Reavers, and Reavers sticks a triple. 17-10 Indiana. Iverson in the lane, bounces to Maish, feeds Schlunt, lets it go for 3. Good. TJ Schlunt. Much needed triple. Right of the lane against Jawan Morgan. Just inside the 3-point line. Skip pass forward for 3. Left wing. Got it. First triple, first points for Aleem Ford. 19-18 Indiana. Bounce pass to Ford. Hartman closes out on Aleem. Gives it back to Davison. Shot clock at 7. Davison up a hard hedge now from Deron Davis. Brad puts it on the deck in the lane, runs it up and in. Iverson, top of the circle, throws to Maish, high on the left, inside feet. Caught by Happ in the lane, goes up right hand, good. Happ with 12. Again, the double from Newkirk. Gets out of it to Davison. Feeds Iverson. Back to Brad for 3 left side. Good. And this game is tied. First points of the night for Brad Davison. Now Maish left side. Shot clock at 10. Davison top of the circle. Driving. Right lane line goes up. No. Tipped up. Yes. Charlie Thomas with a follow. Iverson high on the right. Khalil to the baseline. Feeds forward. Open look. 4-3. Got it. Second 3-point hit for Aleem Ford. He shot high for Wisconsin, throwing to Davison high on the left. Bounce pass inside to Happ, low on the left, takes it right, flips it up and in. Happ with 19, 46-45 Wisconsin. To Davison high on the left, a bounce for Happ, left of the lane. Happ against Ron Davis, out through Davison, open 3 is good on the left side.
I think it was consistently as in through the whole 40 minutes. You know, I think that Indiana went on runs, but I think we withstood them throughout the whole game. We didn't have any mental lapses or defensive lapses. We were pretty solid throughout, and that's something the coach has been stressing. So I think that definitely shows the mental toughness piece coming in.
Brad and I were just actually talking about it, how we don't always need guys to come in. You know, Brevin's a shooter, and we don't need guys to come in and come and shoot the ball always. I think having guys that come in, be solid defensively, and move the ball on offense, and when it's opportune for them to score, they do. I think Maish especially did a great job tonight of doing exactly that.
Davison, right side of the front court for Wisconsin, throwing to Aleem Ford. Ford along the right sideline in front of Rutgers coach Steve Peichel. Pass now to Aaron Maish, inside feed, caught by Pritzel, low on the left, turns and scores with the right hand. Iverson against Issa Chaub, right wing above the arc, throwing to Davison. Shot clock at 8. Davison off the Reavers screen, moving to his right, now drives right of the lane. He'll fade, flip, and he'll hit it. Davison with his first bucket. Badgers lead 24-23. The Badgers down by 7. Reavers left of the circle. The dribbles to the left wing, throws to Happ, back cutting is Pritzel. He'll catch low on the left, one pump up, got it. It counts and a foul. Good pump fake inside. Baker, who breaks the mid-stripe, on the dribble to the line, down the lane, swoops to the rim, layup, no good. Rebound to Ethan Happ, a break for the Badgers. Happ on the dribble, streaks to the front court, a bounce for Iverson, low on the left, slam dunk. The Badgers get out and run. 53-50, Rutgers with 3 minutes to play. This is Wisconsin basketball. Stolen by Ethan Happ. Happ to the rim, and he hammers it down with the right hand. He'll drive to the goal and hammers it down. New York City, the Badgers are coming your way. This is left open, snaps off a 3 and drills it. Out the court for 3, left of the circle, tie game.
The Badger Sports Report is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Where there's a helpful smile in every aisle, Hy-Vee proudly supports the Wisconsin Badgers.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
This is what collaboration looks like. This is what happens when a cardiologist in Appleton works step in step with specialists at UW Health in Madison. You see, when Terry's condition required a second opinion, his doctor turned to the cardiothoracic team at UW Health. Together, we made sure Terry got the care and the heart transplant he needed. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW Health, remarkable.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
The new Hy-Vee Mega Ad. It's heavy with deals. Look for it in your mailbox in January. You'll find the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad is 88 pages of great deals that are good all month long. Plus, you'll get great tips and recipes. So don't forget to look for the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad, coming to your mailbox every month with deals that are good all month long, starting in January.
Davison bounces for half. Left of the lane, backing on Omorui, the double from Mensah. Davison will catch, feeds forward, fakes the three to the line. Gets it into Mace, low on the right, now to Happ, low on the left, layup good. Happ from Aaron Mace, and the Badgers are within one. 7:10 to play. He'll send it to Iverson, outside right, gets it to Davison, shot clock at 10. Brad is aware on the dribble, high screen from Happ. Davison a step back, three straight on, got it, and this game is tied. 53 all with 2 minutes remaining in Piscataway.
Back into Big Ten play for the Wisconsin Badgers as one road game behind them and two more left on this road swing before returning home. Greg, we've talked a lot about the non-conference schedule, the injuries to Dimitri Trice and Kobe King, but I suppose the worst thing that anybody with your program could do is say what else could happen, because you found out with Brevin Pritzel the day of the Indiana game. You could take that route, what else could go wrong, or you could push forward, which it seems like your guys are doing that. Right?
Yeah, they did, and obviously to have that injury take place in a shoot around, and things happen. As I told the team, unless I wrap you in bubble wrap and leave you on your couch all day, we've had guys get hurt stepping off a curb. A variety of ways that you're going to play this game. There's going to be things happen. We got to continue to quickly move forward, and I thought our guys did a terrific job of. I know it's a cliche, but next man up and having people adjust and change roles, albeit very quickly. Really have done a good job of persevering and trying to, gain some resolve, so to speak, and callous up a little bit as we've grown through this season.
Well, we go back even a few days ago before the Rutgers game, we go back to Tuesday night against Indiana. You had a lot of different guys stepping in. Aaron Mace obviously getting a lot of minutes, but sometimes you just need your best players to be at their best. And it looked like Ethan Happ was every bit of that.
Yeah, I thought he was terrific. He really, not only everybody looked at the 28 points, but you look at the 9 or 10 rebounds, the assist, and all the attention he got, how he was defensively, took a charge. I mean, he really played a pretty complete game, and that was good. You need your best players to step forward at in those type of moments, and he really, along with others, and obviously Davison hit some big shots, and other guys made big plays as we went through that game. And you mentioned Mace and T.J. Schlunt, Walt McGrory, guys that had come off the scout team here in recent weeks to help us. But a team effort. But obviously, when your best players, like I said, your All-American, so to speak, can step up and make big plays, that's helpful.
Was it just me? With Ethan, he's obviously a very, very talented player, works as hard as anybody. He can show his emotions at times. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes not so good. It seemed like against Indiana, he just stayed a little more steely-eyed. At least that was what I saw. Did I see that right?
Well, I think he knew that we had a long ways to go, even though obviously we were able to make a run there in the start of the second half and take the lead and never relinquish it. He knew as we were giving him breaks around the media timeout, or he was asking for an extra break, that he knew that we had more time yet to resolve and get through, and kept a very steady composure, was really good in the huddles with the younger guys and the timeouts. So he understands that the game isn't over until the horn goes off, so he doesn't want to celebrate too early, but obviously when the game was over, he's a pretty happy guy.
You know, the defensive end of the floor, you've talked about that a lot. That's a difficult thing to do at a high level consistently. But in the second half, again, I go back to the Indiana game, because they had reason to feel like they had some confidence going. Colin Hartman was having a big night. Second half, though, maybe they missed some shots that they were making in the first half, but I'd like to think your defense had something to do with it.
Well, I think we made them take tougher shots. You know, we didn't get any leakage in transition like we did a couple in the first half, and some of those happen. You're going to have some transition baskets happen. One happened just on a missed shot that bounced the wrong way and bounced too far based on how many guys we had back. But all in all, I thought in the second half we were better at keeping the ball out of the paint, both with the pass. Juwan Morgan got a few buckets late, but we were able to keep the dribble out of the paint too, and obviously that made for them having to take some tougher shots, which hopefully your defense results in having a high percentage of misses. And then I thought we rebounded really well. That was a key for the second half. We were very physical, played extremely hard, and controlled the glass.
There are a lot of things that you would use to define somebody who's contributing, but it's hard not to notice Aleem Ford, the shooting streak that he has been on here the last several games, the three-point shooting. Is that something that you guys saw when you were recruiting him? I mean, fans are really seeing it for the first time now. Yeah, you could tell he had the potential to be a pretty skilled guy, and we kind of stumbled on him by accident, so to speak, watching Dimitri Trice. Right. But size, skill set, we knew with some more seasoning, some more experience. Strength is still the area that he's got to grow immensely in, but he knows where the basket is. He knows how to score, and as he continues to grow and figures out how to be more consistent, some of those other things, obviously we'll have a much more complete player playing for us. You've been a part as a coach of Final Fours, conference championships, and all that. But is there a part of you that, I mean, you know, those obviously stand alone, but when you can find a way, when you're shorthanded, you have guys who have walked on, you have guys who have been there on the scout team every day, and you need them now for more minutes. You find a way to win a game like that.
It's huge for confidence, and I think that's probably what doesn't appear as visible to maybe the outside world. Mm-hmm. Most teams have to find a way at some point in time. Ours is maybe the layers are peeled back because of the injuries, and that's been talked about publicly. But most teams that we've had or I've been a part of, at some point in time, you have to dig a little deeper and be able to find a way to get some things done, whether it's through adversity with injuries or just not playing well or being other team playing better than you are. Most teams have to go through some type of adversity and take another step forward, and sometimes getting knocked around a little bit, and it ignites that resolve, and that I call it being calloused, toughened up a little bit, and this group is starting to work through that. This road swing continues. You got Nebraska coming up, team with a lot of transfers, and yet you've known Tim Miles for years. Faces might change, but philosophically, I don't know if things have changed a whole lot, would you say? No, I think obviously I think they're very talented, and as you mentioned, transfers from different places coming in. I think they're a little better defensively than they've been. They'll mix some defenses here and there, zone and man, primarily man, but they will sprinkle some zone in. But I think the thing we've seen is just the experience level. The guys that were sitting out that transferred, that played at other places, bring that knowledge and that experience with them, and combine that with the guys that have been there for 2, 3, 4 years. It's a pretty good recipe there for what he's got going. All right, Badgers and the Huskers on Tuesday night in Lincoln, and then the next game will be a week from Tuesday as the road swing continues at Purdue down in West Lafayette. Coach is back in a few minutes with a great day and great question of the week. Stick around.
This is Lexi Rush. She's 10, and she's amazing. You see, Lexi was born deaf and couldn't hear anything. That was until her doctor in Appleton referred her to the pediatric specialists at UW-Health in Madison. Now, 2 operations later, Lexi can hear everything. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW-Health. Remarkable.
Long rebound, Landry up feed to Taylor with a 2-on-1. Can't launch, Tucker, slam dunk, and a foul! Oh, an explosive flush from Alando Tucker.
What's
What's it like to come back here and sit in the stands?
Weird, very weird feeling, right? It's I was just telling my wife, I said, it's a different perspective, looking from the outside, looking down, but it just brings back so many memories. It's just instantly, I started thinking about some of the greatest games we played here. You know, winning the Big Ten championship my freshman year here, playing with guys like Devin Harris and Kirk Penny and Mike Wilkinson, which is here tonight. It's it's unbelievable, and it just gives me goosebumps when I'm able to watch.
Gets it into Tucker, he'll catch, he'll bobble, throws one up, and it will bounce in somehow, some way.
Do you have a favorite memory or a favorite game that you played in as a Badger?
I mean, every time I suited up and walked out of this tunnel, it was, to me, I can relive that moment, how my blood was flowing. I was honestly trying to remember. I think the most, the things that I remember the most, the game that I remember the most probably is my senior night, though, because it was just like, I remember that feeling saying, this is it. Last time I'll play and suit up for the red and white here at home in front of these amazing fans. I think that stands out most because it was just a feeling that it wouldn't happen again.
Now a bounce into Chappell, bobbles and gathers. Baseline left, feeds Tucker, slashes off the left wing in the lane, hang, shoot, tips for time. And with that shot, Alando Tucker has become Wisconsin's all-time career scoring leader.
You guys had a lot of success. They've kind of taken it to that next level since you've been gone. What's it been like what do you see on this team and the success that they've had?
Well, being a part, I mean, it's great because we look at it as like we were the roots that kind of built, you know, foundation under Coach Ryan and his system. And I was a part of his first recruiting class here at the university. So to look at that, and even I came back a couple of times here and there in the summer, and I'll pop up and I'll see some of the guys, and they would just talk about, you know, me and some of the other guys being inspirations to them wanting to come here and suit up and you know, hold on to some of the things that we were able to do and the names we were able to set out there. So the things we were able to accomplish. So it's encouraging for me to see that, and even when I come back, I try to use that time to encourage and inspire these kids and influence them and tell them how to pretty much acclimate from being just a student to the athlete and having to balance the two, but and trying to be successful at on both sides. So for me, I'm always use that inspiration side that I have and try to motivate these guys to push forward.
Most people don't know that UW Health and the University of Wisconsin are national leaders in the field of kidney transplant. They provide new life for those who will likely die without a transplant, and they assure a normal life for those who donate. I would know. I donated a kidney, and together, we saved a life.
UW Health, remarkable.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
The new Hy-Vee Mega Ad. It's heavy with deals. Look for it in your mailbox in January. You'll find the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad is 88 pages of great deals that are good all month long. Plus, you'll get great tips and recipes. So don't forget to look for the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad, coming to your mailbox every month with deals that are good all month long, starting in January.
This is Lexi Rush. She's 10, and she's amazing. You see, Lexi was born deaf and couldn't hear anything. That was until her doctor in Appleton referred her to the pediatric specialists at UW Health in Madison. Now, 2 operations later, Lexi can hear everything. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW Health, remarkable.
It's TJ on the dribble to the top of the circle, throwing to Maish high on the left. Boots it into Happ, left of the lane against McSwain. Happ moving in, digging down on the double is Hartman. Happ turns baseline, runs it up and in, it counts, and a foul.
After the game, we caught up with ESPN color analyst Dan Dakich to touch on a handful of Badger topics.
First question's a pretty easy one. What makes Ethan Happ so good?
You know, he has great hands, and he's always ready with them. Like, he doesn't ever play like this. He's always above his elbows, and when he's around the post, his hands are always up. Like, the best I've ever seen at it was Bill Walton back in the day before he was Bill Walton announcer guy. But he was so good. Like, you watch Ethan Happ, he blocks shots and doesn't even have to jump because he's always there and ready. Second thing is, if you watch him play basketball, his head's always up. Like, he's always looking. He has a real skill with the basketball that a lot of bigs don't. Now, he can't shoot the ball, obviously, and to play at the next level, he's going to have to do that. But having said that, man, he dominated tonight in every area possible.
What do you like about Brad Davison the most?
Well, the thing I liked about Davison is that he, in a game where you need somebody, he rose up and played. In fact, he played better than the seniors at Indiana. You know, Indiana's got veteran guys, and Davison, in a game you got to win, first home game of the new year, you know, I know they already played a couple conference games, depleted, and the kid just played and played hard and beat the seniors. From an Indiana side, should never happen. But from a Wisconsin side, you got to say, man, this kid's really good, and he's not going to be a pro, but he's a winner, and you can see his toughness brings everybody else along with Happ to that level.
You mentioned the split schedule. Do you like that, or would you like that as a player or a coach?
Personally, I would like it if I was 2-0. Because whatever else happens, you know, we did it in the MAC one time when I was coaching here, and I really didn't mind it. Kind of lets you know where you are in the league, and then you can reset and maybe work on things. But, you know, in Wisconsin's case, you know, when you get beat at home, that's always hanging there, right? Like, no matter what you do, like, all right, we gotta make up for a home loss. So it's fine. I get why they do it. They moved the Big Ten tournament up. But I'm a bit of a traditionalist in the Big Ten. It's not great, but I got no complaints. It's fine.
What do you think's the ceiling for this Wisconsin team?
Well, I don't know, because if you really look at it, I mean, I know they had a great win tonight, but the talent level isn't real high. I think for Wisconsin, to really get going, Charles Thomas has to help. I thought Charles Thomas came into the game. He got beat on a play for a three-point play. I thought Greg Gard was going to take him out. He didn't, and I thought Thomas got really comfortable. He's athletic, he's big, he's strong. He can help at this time.
For the Badger Sports Report with Greg Gard, I'm Ryan Wing.
The new Hy-Vee Mega Ad. It's heavy with deals. Look for it in your mailbox in January. You'll find the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad is 88 pages of great deals that are good all month long. Plus, you'll get great tips and recipes. So don't forget to look for the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad, coming to your mailbox every month with deals that are good all month long, starting in January.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
This is what collaboration looks like. This is what happens when a cardiologist in Appleton works step in step with specialists at UW Health in Madison. You see, when Terry's condition required a second opinion, his doctor turned to the cardiothoracic team at UW Health. Together, we made sure Terry got the care and the heart transplant he needed. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW Health, remarkable.
The Badger Sports Report is brought to you by UW Health. UW Health Sports Medicine, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org.
Time for this week's Great Dane Great Question of the Week. And for this week's question, we go up to Green Bay, where Grant wants to know, Coach, has Aaron Rodgers converted any of the Bears and Vikings fans in the Wisconsin basketball program over to the Green Bay? Does that happen?
Randy, thanks for your question. I'm sure, I don't know if Aaron's tried, but the Vikings fans are having their way with us this year. So, and the Bears fan, Howard Moore's pretty quiet. It's not been a good year for the Bears again.
Hasn't been a good decade or so.
Exactly. But you know, Aaron's been great. The time he's been around, he was just here recently for the Indiana game, and saw the guys in the locker room after the game. Just a great person, a great guy, obviously a great representative for our state and for the Packers, and just obviously a national icon, but a very down-to-earth guy that understands what our guys are going through. I think that's one thing that players in the past, he's helped maybe offer some words of advice of what it's like to be in the spotlight and how do you handle those things. And nobody really does it much better than number 12.
Absolutely. Did he help Decker with some plumbing issue too, I think, back in the summer? So.
Actually, just connect your pipes. Right. Plug in your garbage disposal. That's what it was.
It was way too advanced for Sam, but the quarterback came in to bail him out. Thanks for your question, the Great Dane. With the location up in Wausau, as well as 4 in the Madison area, east side of town, downtown Fitchburg, as well as Hilldale. Coach Gard show back up and running at the Great Dane Hilldale this Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Wisconsin back on the road Tuesday night against the Nebraska Cornhuskers down in Lincoln. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
The new Hy-Vee Mega Ad. It's heavy with deals. Look for it in your mailbox in January. You'll find the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad is 88 pages of great deals that are good all month long. Plus, you'll get great tips and recipes. So don't forget to look for the new Hy-Vee Mega Ad, coming to your mailbox every month with deals that are good all month long, starting in January.
Most people don't know that UW Health and the University of Wisconsin are national leaders in the field of kidney transplant. They provide new life for those who will likely die without a transplant, and they assure a normal life for those who donate. I would know. I donated a kidney, and together, we saved a life.
UW Health. Remarkable.
A pulse, felt by one, sends a ripple, felt by some. A shiver, felt by many, until it amplifies, magnifies into a tremor that electrifies. Badgers everywhere, moving as one.